Good morning. It's another sophisticated Saturday over here, and I'm starting off by making the bed. Great way to start the day. As always, I try to as quickly as possible. And today we are going to be doing actually 2 different recipes, as well as getting the kids' rooms in order. I have some laundry to do, book organization, a little bit of vacuuming, just a few random things. So if you are ready for it, we are going to get the day started down in the kitchen, and I'm going to make a breakfast oatmeal bake. It's an apple oatmeal bake, and I have really been trying to at least once a week make a large batch breakfast type recipe that is freezer friendly, and we'll eat some of it like over the weekend, and then I will freeze the rest of it to eat throughout the week, or just to like add to the freezer stash. When my kids wake up, a lot of times they want breakfast, and I don't want to give them bars and snacks and food that's really unhealthy. And so my idea is that I'm going to keep doubling these recipes, make them at least once a week, and then I'll build up this stash so they can have like a variety of different freezer items to pick from, some muffins or pancakes or oatmeal bake. I am going to do egg cups maybe one week, so we get something different than all of those just kind of like carb heavy breakfast type foods. And they can add like a yogurt to it or some fruit or something, but it just like stops the packaged food or cereals or things like that. So that is my goal here with the breakfast oatmeal bake today, is that I'm making a really large one. It has a lot of spices to it. It would be great in the fall time. And it also had some chopped nuts, which I kind of debated on adding or not, because we do have a 14-month-old and I just don't want anything to be a choking hazard in there. So these types of oatmeal bakes are so adaptable, and you can really make them whatever you want. This one had applesauce in it, and I didn't have any applesauce, so I added part of a mushed banana and then a bunch of applesauce pouches I had that were going to go bad. So you know what? I was getting very creative with it, and you just make do with what you have and make it work. Just like these tiny little apples I have. Owen's been loving these because he likes to eat his own apple, and then it's not as wasteful. But they were a pain to cut because there's like more core than there is apple, it seems like. Once I got all of the apples chopped up, then I am going to add it to the bowl there, mix it up. You'll see that I wasn't quite sure about the nuts, so I did add them in the blender really quickly and just blended them up so they weren't a choking hazard. It kind of created a little bit more of like a nut butter, nut paste situation. I tried not to go too far, striking the fine balance between choking hazard and nut butter. And then just giving my 9x13 pan a spray. That's going to cook. And while it cooks, we're going upstairs and doing laundry in Henry's room. I don't know what it is about the kids' laundry, but first of all, it takes forever. And second of all, it's like the one laundry load that I really don't mind that much, I guess maybe towels. Towels are really easy to wash, but I kind of like sitting and setting up my iPad and just like watching TV and folding laundry. And I don't know, their clothing is very methodical to fold. It's like the same thing over and over again. The hanging is really easy. I don't know, so I really don't mind doing the kids' clothing, which is good because there's a ton of it, and they're going through like multiple outfits a day because they always are spilling on themselves and just constantly needing to change outfits. I stopped halfway through, put a few things away so I could get some more space on the floor. I still have socks to match up, sleep sacks, as well as hanging the other outfits. I like to hang matching little sweatsuits that they have and put those on hangers. I think it's way easier to hang stuff, and I don't know, I like seeing the matching set together hanging. Just easier for me to do that way. I put those away in the closet, and then I also put a few things in the too small bin that were washed in that load. And since we're on it right now, I'm going to do a quick vacuum of his room, reset it a little bit. He needs his humidifier refilled. I've been using a humidifier in his room, and he also needs a few books that were just sitting out on his nightstand put away too. While I was filling up the humidifier, I also picked up all of the random things in the bathroom. We had like a thermometer that was out, Kleenex box out of place, water cup, toothbrush, toothpaste, all of that stuff. So I put all of that away, and then I'm gonna run downstairs really quickly, pull that apple oatmeal bake out of the oven. It looks nice and golden brown on the top. It might seem like that was really quick, but again, the laundry took me forever. And then we're going back upstairs to head to Owen's room. In Owen's room, I'm going to make his bed as well as put his books away. And his books are a lot more difficult because he pulls out, I don't know how many every single night, and they just pile up. And then every now and then I will go put them all away like I'm going to do right now. And I like to put them away in rainbow order, of course. I'm not super picky. Like if it's in the blue section and it's blue, good enough.
Watching you was such a thrill. All that I could do was laugh. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back.
So now it's time to switch out the books on Owen's bookshelf. I have his, let's see, this side, spring bin, and I am going to get out some St. Patrick's Day books. Let's see what we have here. Anything that's like rainbow themed. I do have some actual St. Patrick's Day ones, and then I think I have a little bit of decor as well.
We were running on that open shore. No saddle on his back.
I clearly need to redo the banner that I made previously because it's just falling apart. So I got to figure that out. It was really cute when I originally made it, but it has not lasted. And spoiler alert, now that it's been up for a few days, because after I filmed this, I took a few days before I added a voiceover. Owen has pulled on it and even more of these have fallen off. So I don't know. I got to redo it somehow. And I'm not in love with the final product of how this looks because the last time I think I did the St. Patrick's Day bookshelf, I want to say it was when he was in what's Henry's room right now. So I got to work through the St. Patrick's Day bookshelf, but we are on to the next thing. We're making dinner now. And for dinner, I am making a fish taco bowl, I guess. It's like a slaw with a really delicious chipotle sauce. The sauce was definitely too spicy for kids, but great for myself and for Jim. He really enjoyed it. And the fish is actually air fried. So we're going to chop up the fish and air fry it. And I don't know, I'm sharing 2 different recipes today, but honestly, you can just look up like a fish taco bowl and an apple oatmeal bake, or you could try a blueberry oatmeal bake or whatever you want. But both of these recipes are really easy, really forgiving, probably don't even need to follow recipes, and are crowd pleasers. At least they are in my family.
And that's what I know when we're standing in the overflow. We were swimming with the silver moon, dancing like a maniac. Then we raced each other to the room. All that I could do was laugh. All that I could accept.
This slaw was really delicious. You could add whatever you want. Again, if you're just kind of winging it, you could add a little bit of yogurt to make it creamy, some lime juice to give it a little zest, maybe some salt and pepper or something. And I just grabbed some frozen fish, and it was still a little bit too frozen, so I probably should have let it thaw a little bit more. You'll see some ice flakes coming off, and I'm just cutting it into chunks. We're gonna season it up and then toss it in the air fryer. And I will show you what the final after looks like on the table with my little bowl that I put together, just so you can kind of see. But it was, like I said, delicious. And that is pretty much it for today's Sophisticated Saturday. I hope that you enjoyed. I, again, love filming these videos. It's just kind of fun to show a variety of different things and giving you a little bit of an insight. And I don't know, sometimes maybe some recipe inspiration or just motivation if you want to play this video while you clean and get stuff done around the house. Like how I watch something when I fold laundry. Sometimes I'll watch YouTube videos and stuff. Hopefully this can serve as that for you, or you can just kick back, relax, and watch. And with that being said, I want to thank you again for joining me today, but until next time, I will see you all later.